Hey everyone, welcome. In today's session, we'll talk about how the Jupiter's transit in Aquarius will work for you, especially if it's transiting over a natal planet of yours. See, right now, indeed, Jupiter is transiting from the sign of Aquarius. On 20th June 2021, Jupiter will get retrograde in the very same sign. And finally, on 14th September 2021, it will move back into the Capricorn sign. Then on 18th October 2021, it will get progressive in the sign of Capricorn. Further, on 21st November 2021, Jupiter will again move into the sign of Aquarius and it will stay there up to 13th April 2022. So if you have a planet in the sign of Aquarius in the Lagna chart, then Jupiter will transit over that particular planet, which makes this transit very crucial and life-changing for you. And that's why I'm here to give you an idea what to expect from this transit. But before we talk about each and every planet, what will happen, let me give you a quick introduction. What does it mean to have a planet in the sign of Aquarius? If you have any natal planet in Aquarius, indeed it's a special placement. So what makes this so special? Then what does Jupiter in Aquarius means? What kind of results Jupiter will give in this particular sign? What will happen if it transits over a particular planet? And last but not the least, how to analyze this transit as per your horoscope. Well, every Rashi, every zodiac sign is special, very special. But here, influence of three planets makes the sign of Aquarius most innovative of all. So if you have a planet in the sign of Aquarius, this means that you are being blessed with a great mind. And with this great mind comes the greatest duty. And this duty is all about to help others, work for the upliftment of the people, work for the society. This is your duty. So if you have any planet in Aquarius, you do have a duty to give to other people because you are being blessed with a gift. And with this gift, you also have to give something to others. So remember, I was talking about influence of three planets. So the very first planet is Saturn. Saturn is bringing the humanitarian energy in the sign of Aquarius, and along with that, it helps one to establish great reputation. One gets almost amazing respect for their work. Then the second influence here is of Rahu, North Node, and this is bringing a revolutionary energy in the sign of Aquarius. It makes you a rebel because sometimes in order to bring a change, a major change, you have to rise above all the rules and regulations. So we do have the revolutionary energy of Rahu, and also Rahu is adding the desire to attain material growth, and indeed it brings material growth, it brings more gains, and also it helps in creating more strategies for the future. So which is the third planet which deeply influences Aquarius? I know after listening to this, some people out there would definitely like to punch in my face. But let's admit, the third planet is Uranus. It's time to acknowledge the three planets which are beyond planet Saturn. Forget about me. I'm just a speck of dust. But the greatest of all, sage Vedvyasa, he was also aware of how these three planets are impacting us. They just do not impact us individually. Their impact is large. They really decide the world pattern. They give a great influence on our world events. So these planets are very important. Wherever they are placed, those houses are very sensitive points of your chart. So Uranus here is bringing an electric surge of innovation. From Uranus comes the genius mind of an Aquarian. Okay, your most special ability is your mind, and your originality is your strength. And from this originality comes the greatest mind, the genius mind. Now, the question is how Jupiter works in the sign of Aquarius. Well, today I'll just give you one phrase, and this one phrase is much sufficient to tell you how Jupiter works in Aquarius. We'll talk about this in more depth when we will be doing the transit video for all the 12 ascendants. So this one phrase is given by the greatest of all, sage Varahamihira. It says, Kumbhe Karkatvat Falani, which means Jupiter in Aquarius will give results same as Jupiter in Cancer. So Jupiter works brilliantly here. Excellent for material growth, gain, profit. You will invite more opportunities, more connections in your life, and all of these things will take you much higher. But right now, there is a catch to this situation. See, Jupiter is in Aquarius and its dispositor, Saturn, is traveling 12 places away from Jupiter. So this is the issue. This 212 relationship of Jupiter and Saturn may lead to health issues. Health is a major theme because Jupiter is the life force. It is your health, it's your vitality. And its dispositor, Saturn, is 12 places away. So yes, health is priority. Health is wealth at this time. And secondly, despite of gains and material growth, constantly there might be some expenditures, and these expenditures may affect your savings. So these are the two major themes right now which may dominate over the world. Overall, Jupiter in Aquarius is a good placement. It will bring gains for you. And if it's transiting over a natal planet of yours, this means Jupiter will light up that house. It will light up the energies of that planet. You will be working more and more in order to improvise your life. Suppose Jupiter is transiting over Sun in the first house. This means you will see a lot of growth in all aspects of your life. Your personality will get stronger, your material gains will get stronger, and people will see your efforts. You will be recognized by others. So you have to see few things before you come up to a conclusion. So number one, you have to see which planet is transited by Jupiter. Secondly, in which house this transit is happening. Number three, what all houses are ruled by Jupiter. Even though Jupiter is a benefic planet, but its rulership matters a lot, and it will decide how this planet will give you the results. Then you have to see which dasha you are undergoing right now, which mahadasha, antardasha is happening currently, and how many bindus you have in Aquarius. If Jupiter is transiting over the natal sun in Aquarius, then it's an absolutely brilliant time to just do what you always wanted to. This is the ultimate opportunity. Well, having natal sun in Aquarius is a bit tough placement because sun is in the zone of two enemies, Saturn and Rahu. No matter how much creative or extraordinary you are, Saturn and Rahu do give insecurities. Saturn limits the expression of that creativity. Either you will hesitate to show what you have, or sometimes other people fail to recognize your abilities. So you will always have a prejudice about certain things, that this will work, this will not work for you. But since Sun is transited by its friend Jupiter, it will bring more optimism, hope, light and confidence. Especially with respect to career and wealth, you will observe more expansion. People at the work front will support you, or you may come across influential people who will help in expanding the career progress. Jupiter will also help in focusing on some positive habits, especially your sleep, dietary habits, and also you are prone to nervous tension. This is something which is very common with this placement. So you will get a good relief. You will focus more on your health and routine. Overall, a good transit which would bring popularity, respect, and financial gain. Further, you will indulge into spirituality. Suddenly, you may experience more intense connection with the higher power. Gain through father or authoritative person is indicated. It's time to trust your intuitions and embrace the change. And most importantly, don't be too rigid with your plans, what you want in life, especially right now, because the dispositor of your natal sun, Saturn, is transiting 12 places away from Sun. Okay, so yes, there are some limitations and things are not going the way you have planned. So it's time to stay positive and just go with the flow and have trust on your powers and your abilities. Jupiter will definitely offer you something new, something different, which will show you that how a different perspective in life is very important. The co-ruler of Aquarius, Rahu, is transiting 4 places away from the natal sun. So something about home needs attention. Maybe health of father, health of someone very important in family. Something needs fixation. And also there is a possibility that you may encounter a sudden romantic connection at this time. If Jupiter is transiting over your natal moon in Aquarius, then it would be a quite prosperous period for you, especially with respect to finances, income, gains, and most importantly, goal fulfillment. Right now, you are undergoing the first phase of Sarisati because planet Saturn, the dispositor of moon, is traveling 12 places away in the sign of Capricorn, which is leading to confusion, mental blockage, and also detachment from important people in life, especially the family and the people who are very close to you, and even there is detachment from your work. So there might be right now an inability to enjoy the current moment, enjoy the things which you really love. So Jupiter over moon is going to bring a ray of hope and relief as well. It will bring more mental clarity and ability to focus on your important plans and strategies. Further, the co-ruler of Aquarius, Rahu, is traveling 4 places away from moon in Taurus. So indeed, the prime concern right now is domestic stability, home, mother, money, comforts, and even mental peace. Therefore, Jupiter will attract more welfare and improvement in all of these aspects. Some kind of gain through mother or mother-like figure is indicated. Jupiter will also aspect the 7th house from the moon. So this is a very important placement. It will improve your bond with the partner. It will lead to initiation of a new business partnership or a marriage partnership. Further, you may travel to a faraway place or a foreign land because of work commitment, and this travel will bring more gain and prosperity. If Jupiter is transiting over your natal Mars in Aquarius, it's going to bring more energy and power in your life. As right now, the dispositor of natal Mars, Saturn, is transiting 12 places away in the Capricorn sign. Definitely, you might be undergoing lethargy, some health issues, or maybe just low energy level. There is something out there which is keeping you away from being active. And even if you do have the right plans right now, you do have the right strategies, things might be stagnant or you may feel directionless. So, this entry of Jupiter will ease up your life. It's just going to expand your energy and ability to fulfill the desired goals. Finally, you will see forward movement in life. Also, you might work towards settling down a financial debt or a loan because Jupiter is ruling over the second house from the natal Mars. So, yes, this transit's major theme is finances, and it's a good time to study your expenditure pattern and focus on your savings. You may also try to make some new corrections, restoration, or makeover at home. Or even it could be possible that you might purchase a new property. Though Jupiter is bringing positive energy, but the another lord of Aquarius, Rahu, is transiting 4 places away from the natal Mars and transiting Jupiter, indicating that completely avoid any kind of impulsive decision with respect to finances, home, or property. It's not a good time with respect to your social connections or important friendships in your life, as people may hurt you and even might get jealous because of your success. As Jupiter will aspect 7th from the Mars, this house is ruled by Sun. Your work, your skills will be appreciated by the world. You will get a more authoritative and leadership role. And of course, health needs attention. There might be some expenditures with respect to your treatment or something related to the medical situation. If Jupiter is transiting over your natal Mercury in Aquarius, then this is a brilliant time to learn something new. If you are a student or you are planning to learn a new skill or trying to get a higher degree, Jupiter will assist you in this period. Also, there might be a sudden interest in learning about ancient knowledge, science, philosophy, shastras, mantras, anything which is connected to the history, religion, and spirituality. It will enhance your spiritual quotient as well. If you are into a business or in the field of communication, media, technology, finances, teaching, or travel, you will see good growth. The dispositor of your natal Mercury, planet Saturn, is transiting 12 places away in the sign of Capricorn. And in the past few months, it might have brought some halt or blockage in your career and finances. Also, there might have been unexpected expenditures. Therefore, Jupiter is going to improvise the finances. The co-ruler of Aquarius, Rahu, is transiting 4 places away from the natal Mercury and the transiting Jupiter. It's transiting through Taurus. So Rahu will also enhance your financial gain and comforts. And the more you travel, the more you will see expansion in your finances. You might go on a business trip or a journey to foreign lands to learn something new. In any case, this journey will be quite uplifting in nature, and also it will bring more interesting people in your life. Some health issues related to throat, skin, and even endocrine glands may happen, which means hormonal issues. Especially if you are already undergoing a chronic health issue, it may be related to thyroid. You need to keep really a check on it. You need to keep a preventive care about it. Further, Saturn transiting 12th from the Mercury is restraining you from expressing yourself. With Mercury in Aquarius, you are blessed with amazing vision and ideas, and this Jupiter's transit over your Mercury will help you to convey your vision and ideas to others. And indeed, you might be afraid, but trust me, your ideas will be appreciated by the world. And this thing is further enhanced by the fifth aspect of Jupiter on the house, which is ruled by Gemini. So you will see more upliftment if you are into a work of writing, communication, publication, any place where speech is very important. If Jupiter is transiting over your natal Jupiter in Aquarius, this transit will turn out to be quite auspicious and successful. Firstly, it would bring relief with respect to financial stability. You can expect raise in income or more financial gain and profits coming through your work or the business transactions. Not just that, Jupiter is also promising fame, appreciation, and upliftment of your status. People will recognize your efforts and abilities. Also, some new influential connections are coming into your life. And from these connections, you will gain more knowledge and guidance regarding career advancement and finances. Some kind of auspicious event or celebration may also happen at your home. Also, you might travel to a very significant temple or pilgrimage. You may come across a guru or a very spiritual person who will help you to focus on healthy living, how to focus on the brighter side of life. As Jupiter's dispositor, Saturn is transiting 12 places away in the sign of Capricorn. Yes, still sudden expenditures might happen, mostly due to children, because at this time you will efficiently work towards the welfare of children and even family. You might work a lot towards their education and higher learning. As Jupiter's other dispositor, Rahu, is transiting 4 places away in the Taurus sign, you will do some expenditures in order to improvise more comfort at the home, or you may purchase a new vehicle. Also, a major focus would be on saving money. It's a good time if you are planning for children. Lastly, be very careful regarding your health issues. If you are undergoing a chronic health issue, you are under a treatment for this particular problem, then yes, health needs care. Because as Saturn is transiting 12th from the natal and the transiting Jupiter, indeed you need to work on your health and also positivity. You should not be anxious right now, because the more you will get anxious, the more your health will get worse. So yes, health needs attention at this time. If Jupiter is transiting over the natal Venus in Aquarius, then this transit can be quite crucial for you, because 4 places away from the natal Venus and the transiting Jupiter is the transiting Rahu in the sign of Venus, that is Taurus. So this is really expanding the energy of Venus in your horoscope. So overall, it's a good time with respect to finances, wealth, and luxuries. If there is a crisis right now, things will get better in this transit. You will encounter sudden gain of money. You will see more financial enhancement coming through your income or through your business, and some kind of financial gain and abundance is definitely coming through a woman, maybe your spouse, maybe your romantic connection, or simply finding a suitable partner at this time can happen. Conflicts with a teacher or a guiding figure can happen, which may further get worse because the dispositor for the natal Venus and the transiting Jupiter, Saturn is transiting 12 places away in the Capricorn sign. So there might be some kind of a difference in the ideology or thinking, which will be the reason for conflict. Further, Saturn being 12th from the natal Venus and the transiting Jupiter, it is leading to expenditures, especially while taking care of your health. See, Jupiter considers Venus as enemy. So it is leading to a conflict with a woman, someone who is very significant in life. Venus is what? Venus is healing. So it is also bringing some troubles with respect to health. So you have to do a lot of expenditure in order to get a treatment. Apart from that, the good points of this transit are you may purchase a new vehicle, you may beautify or decorate your home, and you may purchase more luxurious things for your home to enhance your comfort. If you are into the field of beauty, health, showbiz, or entertainment, yes, there is a bit of struggle, not financial. Finances will be good, but this is the time to work with a new perspective. You have to change the method of your work. Your current work requires a new strategy, a new change. If Jupiter is transiting over the natal Saturn in Aquarius, then this transit can prove to be quite life-changing for you because both of these planets are known to bring major development in life. So Jupiter, the life force, is transiting over planet Saturn, which is the indicator of profession and stability. Therefore, some major changes can be seen at home and the workplace both. Indeed, you will see a good upliftment, but nothing comes easily here. You may face challenges by the people at your workplace or someone who is an authoritative figure, because the dispositor for the natal Saturn and transiting Jupiter, planet Saturn, is traveling 12 places away in Capricorn. On the other hand, you will also connect to such influential and strong people who will add more privilege in your life. They will guide you how to attain your goals, how to attain a strong foundation for future. Whatever work you have done till now will pay success, but if you are working on a new project, it may appear to be not fruitful at this time. You may think that your efforts are not paying the right success, but by the end of this transit, you will definitely see more success in your current projects. You also have to work hard to keep a balance between your income and expenditures. Another dispositor for your natal Saturn and transiting Jupiter, Rahu, is transiting 4 places away and it's in the sign of Taurus. Certainly, this shows intense work for the stability of home. Someone at home is throwing things out of balance. Either this person is expecting too much from you, or this person is saying that you are not doing enough. So a lot of focus towards home and the people, the family is indicated. Therefore, Jupiter is adding more light to these areas of life. You will really prove your worth to others. A major life transforming career change will happen. With respect to home, you will pay more attention towards the upliftment of children. And also Jupiter will aspect the 7th house from the natal Saturn. So new innings, a new relationship or a new inning with respect to business partnership, marriage partnership is indicated. Someone out there will help you to attain more stability in life. A major development is coming through either your business partner or your spouse. If Jupiter is transiting over the natal Rahu in Aquarius, certainly it's a quite unpredictable time when it comes to relationships and, of course, close friendships. It's likely possible that at this time you will come across new people, new connections, and also a great potential of having a new partnership. It could be a business partnership, it could be a marriage partnership. And the dispositor for the transiting Jupiter, Rahu, is transiting 4 places away in Taurus. So it could lead to mental fogging. Take some time in taking important decisions regarding your relationships. Do not be in any kind of rush. If you are looking out a new person, definitely this time can bring a new romantic connection or a new friendship. So you have to be careful while taking any important step. Absolutely a good transit for material growth, more expansion in income and profits. Also, your popularity will rise higher. Suddenly, people will start noticing you, and yes, you will be admired. You will attract some snakes as well. So you are attracting the attention of so many people that there will be certain category which will be so jealous of you, and they may not be your well-wishers as well. So again, be very careful regarding new friends, new connections, and do not overreact if you are facing any criticism. There is no need of reaction. Your work will speak, and that's enough. If you have new plans or strategies for your work or anything personal also, do not disclose your plans to others. Let these plans be a secret. Indeed, some difficulties in the day-to-day life may happen, and even health issues are possible because right now Saturn is transiting 12 places away from your natal Rahu, which is leading to some health issues, and also it is causing delays in fulfilling your goals. If Jupiter is transiting over your natal Ketu in Aquarius, then definitely this transit is bringing something to its final end or final phase. This is also confirmed by the transiting Saturn, because it is also the dispositor for your natal Ketu, and it's transiting 12 places away in the sign of Capricorn. And in the initial first month of 2023, it will join your natal Ketu, which would mark a major change, a new chapter in your life. So, this Jupiter's transit over natal Ketu is showing you the light to see things with a different perspective. Things might not be going the way you wanted them to be, but you are proceeding towards the right place. It's time to trust the divine plan. You will adopt a new daily routine. You may focus more on making some important changes about how you eat, how you look, how you work. Brilliant time to learn and expand your knowledge. You will turn out to be very spiritual at this time, and your connection with the divine will further get closer and stronger. Even if your finances will be good, there will be lack of satisfaction through these luxuries, comforts, and finances, because you want more than these things. You want happiness. You are seeking for joy. So you will chase a habit or maybe an activity which can make you happy. Not a good transit with respect to domestic affairs.
There can be some struggle or hardships at the home and even at the workplace as well. Further, Rahu is transiting 4 places away from the natal Ketu and the transiting Jupiter. This is leading to some struggles. So you have to really work on your mental peace. Ultimately, this transit is bringing more enhancement with respect to wisdom and knowledge. Whatever your present battle is, it is your wisdom and knowledge which will bring victory.
So, guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. And yes, take care of yourself. Goodbye.